I was recently invited as a panelist in a conference for female entrepreneurs, and one of the other panelists asked me, "So what do you think is your secret recipe for success?" And she did take me a little bit unawares, and my immediate reply was, "It's a lot of enthusiasm and a good degree of very hard work." And in this coaching video today, I am going to help you differentiate how easily it is to succeed instead of to fail. And we're going to do this by seeing what people who succeed do very differently to people who fail. So if you're looking at reaching your goals and eliminating your stumbling blocks with a system that will not fail, you are in for a great coaching session. Hi, my name is Mariella and I am the founder of Mind Your Business, Make Money in Your Sleep. In our coaching sessions, we help young and new entrepreneurs grow and scale their business to success. And if you are hopeful of starting your business, you're definitely in the right session, because in this session, which is the first of 3 sessions, we are going to make the roadmap of success for your business. So let's immediately get started and talk about your success, which is already carved in your DNA. Yes, it's really as simple as that. Success is in your DNA, but you need to be aware that you have the success gene and you just need to know how you're going to extract it. You know, success does not boil down only to strategies, techniques, and systems, but actually is directly connected to the power of the belief you have in yourself. There is nothing that will influence you 100% if you're not totally aware that you are capable of doing it. When you don't realize that success is part of your makeup, you're going to overlook it and you're going to struggle. And when you struggle, you will not be able to move forward and put in the correct systems in place. So in case you're wondering what this hidden success factor actually is, it's nothing but your mindset. If you do not have the right mindset for success, you will end up making the wrong decisions and you will lack motivation, and worse, you will create every possible reason why you should not have the success that you actually deserve. On the other hand, with the right mindset, you are going to be able to implement strategies very quickly, very easily, and you're going to be able to understand much better what makes profits much faster than anyone else. And better still, you will place yourself in a position where you are going to influence more lives in the world than you actually ever think it's possible. And yes, you can do it. Just in case you're also worrying how you're going to extract your hidden success factor, the success mindset, this can actually be learned. Contrary to what you think, not all brilliant singers were born with the gift of singers. Not all famous artists were born knowing how to write. Not all famous composers knew how to compose. The same goes for, leaders. The same goes for tutors. And the same goes for you, who has the success gene deep ingrained in his soul. I, for one, don't have any magic formulas. I did not even have the best scenarios. I'm born to a humble family, a family that I absolutely really adore, but we were really poor. If there was going to be a regular life, then the roadmap is me. I'm also not super smart, and I don't have the highest IQ around, but what I always did have was boundless enthusiasm, anticipation, and desire to succeed. And that was what prompted my answer when I was asked, what is your secret formula to success? I also try to not let any opportunity pass me by, and that's how we start extracting our DNA for success. There is definitely nothing special about me. In fact, you're probably much smarter than I am, and therefore your chances of great success lie entirely in your own hands. You actually have the keys in your own hands, and all I'm going to do in this training is to help open a few doors with the right keys. So if I could do it, so can you, as have so many of my clients. They too didn't necessarily have the best upbringing or the best education or were the most intelligent. If I had to put my finger on any successful person, it would be that the fact that they have so much desire that they, with their enthusiasm, they will propel themselves to success. Everything else is actually figure-outable. Marie Forleo, one of my own mentors and coaches, loves to say this, that everything is actually figure-outable. But it's figure-outable if you find someone who can set you in the right direction and help you learn the skills step by step of how to figure it out. It's really as simple as that. So many of my clients have had success beyond belief once they understand that they actually had the potential. So let's go through the business-related mindset skills that you need to have in order to become successful in your own business, whether it's going to be service-based, whether it's product-based, or even if it's going to be your first digital online business. Okay, one thing my father always used to say is, don't be a jack of all trades and master of none. And this really stayed with me all my life, because what you need to do is to have laser focus. So you need to stick to one niche, especially if you're a beginner. You need to stick to one niche, one business, one website. When you are starting your business, you can't spread yourself thin, you can't try too many things. But actually what you need to have is laser focus, and you direct all your efforts into this one direction that will help you build a massive momentum in your own business. I repeat, one business, one niche. Don't try going about doing too many things, because you will only lose the wood for the trees. But instead, all you have to do is focus on something that you really like doing best, and you do it because you enjoy it. And then it becomes really super easy to develop, and you won't even feel like this is work anymore, because you are so truly fulfilled. The second thing is, it's all about consistent action. You have probably consumed so much information already at this point in time, and now you need to translate this information into your own signature course, your own accent training. You need to give it your twist. You need to translate it into your own valuable content, because this is really important. So the second key I give you is consistency. Consistency is an important key that will help you propel your business forward. Another very important thing is, guys, keep it simple. Don't try to overcomplicate life. A successful business does not need to be complicated. You will be happy to know that all my professional coaching is really simple, it's really direct, it's in language that you can understand, and it will land well, because I like to keep it simple and not try to have these overwhelming, complicated graphs and issues. It doesn't work like that. It's a lot less complicated than you think, and when it's complicated, it becomes very annoying. Now, one other tip that I really need to touch on is, you need to not sell yourself short in anything, and therefore you need to price properly. Just because you may think that your course is expensive doesn't mean that your ideal client also thinks the same as you, because you have to remember that your knowledge and your expertise is absolutely valuable to someone who needs to get it from you. And you have to remember that it's also so much better to get quality clients over quantity clients. Now, there are so many scam sites which promise you that they will send traffic like 10,000 followers every day, or people hitting on your website, but I can assure you that they are scams, and they are usually just bots hitting on your website whereas you actually need to learn how to create valuable content that will become viral from from the fact that people are actually reading into your content, that they're involved in your content, that they are organic clients who will eventually think that this is not just showcase shopping, but they can be turned into real potential clients. This is so very important. Like I said, it's really important to have quality visitors over quantity visitors, and I would prefer to see 100 visitors visiting my offers or my website who are showing a clear intent of purchase, rather than I have 100 visitors who are robots or window shoppers who are simply browsing to get free content that will never give them the right direction. We will go into a lot more detail about this when we visit the traffic section of this course, but it's quite important to remember quality over quantity. And the same goes for your content. You really need to focus on helping people. If you're going to sell a course, it's going to be a sale in exchange of value. If anything, over-deliver. Always over-deliver. But you need to over-deliver quality. You also need to provide value to your audience, and very importantly, you need to have their best interests at heart, because otherwise you will not be authentic. Otherwise, it will only be for the money, and if it's only going to be for the money, then you might as well look for another different kind of business, and you could become a gambler for all you care, if it's just all about money. I am very particular about the people I coach, because I like to have people and entrepreneurs and cultivate them to become really good in their niche and to really become good at helping other people. My coaching helps clients to start and scale their business. And you have to understand that every business is a service. Every business is a product. Every business is valuable because someone else is prepared to part with their hard-earned money to pay for it. So it must be really good value. And therefore, it's only clients who will develop their skills, who are genuinely wanting to give valuable content and get paid for it, that will really succeed. So if you're that kind of person, you would really fit perfectly into our coaching circle and into our inner circle, into our Facebook group, which is exclusive to people who are in our coaching sessions and get the value and the direction that you're looking for, but also enjoy the process, because you will start seeing results in your own business. If you find that kind of client, and if you're looking for people who are genuinely interested, then it becomes a real win-win situation for everyone. So it's really important not to undervalue yourself, and you don't sell yourself short, because success does not come from selling yourself short. Success doesn't come from selling really low-ticket products. Actually, if you only sell low-ticket products, it will harm your business, and you will not be able to scale it. Let me explain how this works, and because this is really important. If you are looking at building a 6 or 7 figure business, then you're going to need to aim at high paying, high quality clients. And you may be thinking, oh, but I wouldn't know how to do that. Why should people pay me a lot of money for my information, for my skills? Well, the thing is this: the people who are ready to pay for your skills are those people who need the information from you, because you are the expert in your field and you definitely know more than they know. That's why they would be ready to pay for you. And $7 products, if you're going to scale a business to 6 or 7 figure, you're going to need thousands, tens of thousands of people to do that. And you're also going to have to spend quite a lot of that figure in advertising in order to attract a big amount of people. But actually, You might be asking, why is it that I see so many $7 products running around all over the internet? And this is specifically something I also teach in my course, and that is called the entry ticket into a funnel. Now, what this means, it's just that you're actually attracting a potential client who is already prepared to pay something, to pay a cheap ticket to see what you're really all about. And this person might become a potential client who, if he resonates well with the valuable information that you're giving and who resonates with your personality, will be prepared to pay you more money in order to trust you with more money, in order to become fully fledged as a client and dive deep into the training that you are going to give him. Like I said, in my course, Mind Your Business, Make Money in Your Sleep, my team and I actually show you the step-by-step manner in which you can create a low-ticket product, which will become just an example of your expertise, where you will deliver value, but it will not be massive value as you will be delivering when you're going to set up your coaching course, where people will be paying you $100, $500, $1,000, depending on how much value you are going to give. But it's a great way of attracting potentially high-paying clients. So when we tell you to do something specific in this course, specific in this training, is because we know that our method has a proven success, and that it's the only way to have success, and then that is to have quality over quantity. Another very important thing is that everything boils down to you. Every decision you have ever made has led you to this specific point and situation in your life. Now just think about it. Have you ever made a decision that took your destiny in a completely different direction? Sometimes it could be a small decision, but you can really feel different about the outcome. And sometimes it could be a really huge decision, like you're going to decide to quit your 9-to-5 to start your own business. This means that you are in control of everything in your life, and that you can shape your own future. Whether you believe it or not, you have the power to fix every excuse that you may be making in your head as to why you should not succeed. And you constantly do this. You may have blocks about money, you may have blocks about time, you may even have the imposter syndrome. But the truth is that when you have a mentor who really believes in you, you can dispel these myths, and you will know what it means to start really believing in yourself. Because this will give you the freedom to make your own choices for your own life. Life is so much easier when you assume responsibility for your own life, and you know that you have control over your own success. So as far as mindset, this is the first and most important topic that I wanted to explain. In the next session, we will speak about another very, very important topic. And the very important topic that I will want you to follow next is information overload. So I will see you in the next session. Stay tuned.